Hey you guys, for today's catalog I figured I should do something else that I think a lot of people would be interested in seeing, and something that I also don't think a lot of people have already seen. It is this here Emerson catalog from 2008. So let's jump right into it. See, this is the front cover. There's the side. There's actually no lettering or anything on it. And there's the back. You can see printed 1207 as a date to this to 2008 catalog here. And I do have 2007 and 6, but those are online already, and I recorded the 02 already. So this will probably be among the last of the Emersons that I record. So anyways, as you can see, the cover does have that sort of funky sort of deal going on here. This year, Emerson introduced the new line of products that were slightly better than what Emerson had already offered. Yes, the Elite series here. So on top of the great stuff they already had, they had stuff they thought was even greater. K55XL page, they always had that because they're very proud of it, as they should have been. I sure hope that this is turning out you guys can read the words. It doesn't look too good on my view here, so hopefully it's better for you guys. Anyways, here's the cornerstone. Pretty classic fan there, obviously modeled off the CF1 or whatever the hell it was. Here we've got the Dunnington. This is one of the Elite Series fans. Pretty cool. And it does have the little glass inserts in there. You know what, hold on a minute. Let me just mess around with that lead and see if I can fix it. I think that might be slightly better, I'm not sure. I hate this phone. Anyways, here we have the Nottingham. Probably one of my favorites, actually. I would not mind finding one of those. If I find one, I'd probably pick it up. Here we have the Raphael. Let me see if flipping the pages this way is easier. It's always a way, trying to figure out the best way to do that. Here's the Crown. I have one of these, obviously, in my dining room. These are great fans. Here we have the Vinings and the Basque. Now, this was the first year that Emerson had separated from Kichler. In 2007, Kichler did their own fan catalog, and they sort of separated, and all sales reps were given the choice between continuing with Kichler or Emerson in terms of the fan line and all that sort of stuff. And a lot of them decided to go with Kichler, actually, which was not a bad decision in the long run here. But yeah, so basically what they did was they took all the Kichler designs, renamed them. They also renamed all the Kichler finishes as well. So yeah, these are this is the Vinings and the Basque. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember what that one used to be called. Was that one the Larissa? Or I don't even remember now. I think that was the Castilla. No, that one wasn't the Larissa. I forget the name of what that one was originally. Anyways, here is the Palazzo. And then we have the Florissant. I always kind of liked this one for some reason. Here we have the Zurich. The Buckingham. You know, for a 153mm fan, these things are terrific. And then we've got contemporary fans. Now we have the Odyssey. Love those. The Origami. This later had its own lighting line, as did the Tureen here. Has a pretty cool looking fan. We have the Bridgeton and the Cityscape. Both of these previously were Kichler's. I'm pretty sure that was the Sturbridge, and that was the Structures, I want to say. Here we have the Atomical. See, will this thing stay open on its own now? No, not yet. Here we have the Midway 2. I think that was the last year for the Midway 2 before they introduced the Eco Motor one. Here's the Monterey. And now we've got transitional, this is. We have the Baton Rouge, or however the heck you say that. For how many times I've heard people say it, you'd think that I would say it right, but no, somehow I still think I'm messing it up. Anyways, here we have the Athenian. I really like this one. I would not mind finding one of these someday. Really, that goes for any fan in the Emerson line. I love Emerson so much. They're my favorite. Here we have the other Lafayette. Super beautiful fan here. And then we have the Maya Zen. The Peristyle, which used to be the Olympia. The Rustica, which used to be the High Country. The Julianne. No, this one was the Larissa. Oh gosh, I feel like oh, that one that I couldn't figure out the name of, that was the Lorraine. I'm pretty sure that one all the way at the start. I finally remembered. Here's the Stravero. Now this is a unique one. I'm gonna pause on this one because this fan only really lasted for 1 year and there's no real pictures of it online. It's kind of like that Vaxal Silhouette I have, except obviously way better quality and way cooler. I would seriously love to find one of these. Yeah, this only lasted for 1 year. Super cool fan. Wish it would have lasted longer. And we have the Spanish Bay, which is basically just a Monterey with a light kit on it. You have the Mariel, the Banff. I really like this one too. This one's a great looking fan. We have the Premium, which of course has tons of finishes. And then, by the way, Old Brick was renamed to Smoky Cobblestone. So if you have an Old Brick Emerson product from 2008, I'm pretty sure the next year they discontinued it. But yeah, it's actually Smoky Cobblestone, technically, if you want to get all technical with that. Really interesting as well, in 2007, they did not show the polished brass option for the fan, but then in 2008, it reappeared. I don't think they discontinued it. I just don't think they had room in the catalog. Here is the Apollo, probably one of my favorites of the stack motor line, despite it literally being the most basic of them all. I do have one of the first year models of these. I still need to get that thing running. Here's the Designer remote. And then the regular old Designer. The Designer was always a decent fan, and there was actually there's an IHOP near me that they built in like 2004 or 5, and they have a couple of these. I think they're still there. Here we have the Northwind. Tons more Northwinds. I love how they got so lazy, they just started photoshopping the blades shorter. It's literally the same image, they just shorten the blades. Another thing you'll notice is that when they put those accessory carved wood blades on them in the pictures, those are obviously photoshopped on, as well as any light kits you see on the fans. There are a few brands that did that. You know, there was a line of light kits Emerson had made. We're going to stop for a sec so I can go on this mini rant here. There was a line of light kits that they made that I always absolutely despised, until I realized, oh, they're not actually supposed to look that terrible. It's just they did such a horrible Photoshop job. So, yeah, they got a bunch of hate from me that was very undeserved. Anyways, here we have Snugger fans, contemporary and traditional, and the Crystal LX. I always like the look of Emerson's traditional Snugger the best for some reason. Don't know why. It's just like any other. Here's the Maui Bay. And then we've got the Waynesworth here, the Westfield, the Capitol Hill, the Devonshire, which is kind of like an outdoor Zurich, you could say. The Mariel Portico here, the Summer Night, and the smaller one, I should say, than the wet location. Then you have the Pro Series fans, so obviously you have the regular old Pro Series. Then you have the Builder Plus, which was later renamed to the Pro Series. 42-inch Builder Plus. And Builder. Oh, and then the heat fans as well. Also, look how terrible these silver ones look. I don't even know what the hell they did. I bet you they just 3D rendered those for this year before they took actual pictures of them. Here we've got light kits. Emerson always did have a pretty good line of light kits, I would say. And we have accessory glass. I liked how they had their own line of ceiling medallions too. Accessory blades. Controls. Down rods and such. The back page here. And then there's all of the specifications here. Then we are back to the back cover. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I figured this would be one you would enjoy. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.